Hey everybody, today is October the 30th, it's Thursday, tomorrow's Halloween, whoo, and, yeah, we're heading into, I guess we're just finishing up our 5th week of the archery season here in West Virginia, and no, I have not put a video out yet, so, there's a reason for that. The only footage I've got, I've shot at 2 bucks already, and, missed one, hit one. I'll touch on that real quick, and I've been sick as well, so, weather's not very good today. It's been raining extremely windy the last 2 days. Quick story, opened the morning. I had a buck on camera. I've been watching since July on this old logging road. Went in there on opening morning, hoping to see him. He come in 45 minutes after daylight. It would have been a textbook hunt. I was up on the bank, 25 yards away, broadside, and I just missed a shot right underneath him. I think I might have nicked his leg, front leg, just a little bit. He's been on camera several times since then. I think I just shot underneath his belly, and I think I hit the back, just nicked the back part of his leg. And fast forward to I hunted again a couple times during that first week in the evenings. Almost shot a bear, same spot, first Friday evening. I saw him and another buck, something jumped him up. He come running off the hill about 60 yards in front of me. Kind of looked up my way. The wind would blow in his direction. I don't know if they see me or smell me or what, but he kind of looked up my way and took off running down over the mountain. Well, a couple minutes, and it's about 10-15 minutes before dark. I thought, well, the hunt's over with. I'll be back in the morning. I'll go ahead and sneak out of here while he's running off the hill. And I was halfway. I let my bow down. My release was in my pack, and I was halfway down the tree, and I had a bear coming on me in that logging road. At 25 yards, almost the same spot that I shot him. And the time I got on the ground, it scared him away. So, and then started the second week, I got really bad sick, and I was sick for about 8 or 10 days, and feeling much better now. And then the third Saturday, I guess the end of our second week, beginning of our third week, I shot a buck up here on private property, about 30 minutes after daylight, and made a bad shot on him. Hit him a little bit back, and didn't get hardly any penetration. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I hit a small tree in front between me and him or what. There was one small tree. I don't know if my air nicked it or what. I watched the video. It didn't look like it did. Got a light and knock on, but for some reason I hit him. I could have swore I was on his shoulder, and I hit him a little far back. It rained the night before, so it was super quiet. So when he run off, he took about 3 bounds went over the hill, and I never heard him after that. I sit in the tree for about 2.5 hours, got out, backed out, went back in about 11 hours later, right before dark, and tried to track him. I went on the trail he went on. I found like a couple spots of some very small white blood, and about 70 yards away I found a place where he bedded down, and a little bit of blood, but it looked like watery, real watery. And I searched the whole property until it got dark, and my light of knock was still in him, so I figured, if it ever was still in him, maybe I'd help me see the light of knock. I never found him, the knock or air, I never found anything. So I have hunted up there twice since then, seen some young deer, but he is back on camera. I checked my cameras the other day, and he's back on camera. So I don't know if I just hit a rib or what, but it was a little farther back than what it should have been. Anyway, that leads me to today's video. You probably see me in several videos. It's starting to sprinkle rain on me. See me on several videos, and I do wear glasses. I wear bifocals. And I noticed over the last couple of years, my shooting has not been up to par like it should be. So last year I discovered a product, and I just kind of in one ear and out the other, so to speak. Probably in the back of my mind, I didn't think about it. Well, about a week ago, I was watching YouTube, and a video of the same product popped up again, and I started watching it, and did a little deep dive on the internet about it, and it's a verifier peep sight. And what it is, it's for like people like you wear glasses, and I've tried to shoot with my glasses on before, and I'm not very good at it. It really messes with me, and I figure I'd better shot without them. I can see long distance pretty good, and it's the up close. My pen is real fuzzy. Well, right here's the peep I've been using for the last several years. This is an 1/8 inch peep. It's a pretty good size hole once you get back there. I can see quite a bit. Well, the product I'm talking about is a verifier. Now, there's 2 different ones. There's a clarifier and a verifier. I'm not exactly sure what the difference is, but the guy in the video, he was getting up in age, and he started wearing glasses. And one of his friends referred him to this company and this peep site. And he said it made a world of difference for him. Well, you can get on. It's called specialtyarchery.com. You can go on their website right here. I got one of the packages, well, two of the packages. I'll touch on it a little bit. But you can get on the website and you can look for a dealer. You can either order these offline yourself, or you can go to a dealer. And fortunately, we had a dealer about an hour away from my house. About an hour away from my house. And I actually went over and got one put in yesterday. And the neat thing about them is, if you know what your glasses prescription strength is, especially if you like to wear reading glasses. Now these are bifocals, but like I said, my far off distance is really not that bad. Actually, it's a little bit better without my bifocals on, but I do need to see it, read up close and see up close. I've got some stuff on my viewfinder here that's really fuzzy, and I ain't but an arm's length away from it. It comes in two parts. The first part is a peep housing, and I'm not sure on the website, but I had to pay $24 for the actual peep housing. And then the actual peep that I got, and there's 6 different ones, and I've got the number 6. They start at number 4 and go to like the number 9. I don't know how they come up with that, but I got a number 6. And if you're not sure what kind you use, if you go to a dealer, he had a tool where you held it was like a pin you held out on the end of the thing, and then this little metal thing about this long had all the different verifiers, and you can hold each one up to your eye and see which one that works best for you. And number 6 and number 7 look really close, but he was out at number 7, so I tried number 6. And got home yesterday evening. It was raining. I just got to take like 2 or 3 real quick shots at about 20 yards, and I could tell it made a big difference. Got home from work a little bit ago, and I just shot 3 arrows at 30 yards. Guys, I'm telling you, they're touching each other. One of them's a broadhead, and the other 2's field tips. And I'll take you down here in a second and show you on the target. But it's specialtyarchery.com, and like I said, they got a verifier and a clarifier. I got the verifier, and the peep housing itself, like I said, where I got it yesterday, was $24 for it. But the cool thing about it is, if your eyesight gets worse over the years, they make a little tool that attaches to this thing. You can unscrew it, and you can get a different, a stronger version if you need to, and screw it in there. And the actual housing is 1.1 inches as well. But I will have to say, though, once you put the verifier in, your field of view is a lot smaller than what this right here originally is. But that can help you out too, because like I said, if you're looking through a hole like this, and then you're looking through a hole like this, you're not going to have as much field of view. So it's really going to help you pinpoint your thing. Because me and my wife's been talking, and I mean, I've made 2 bad shots this year already. You know, last year I made a couple, and it's always me. It's never the fault. I ain't gonna blame my equipment or anything else. My bow's perfectly tuned. I've got arrows and broadheads tuned, turn, everything. Every bad shot that I make is me. But I've noticed over the last couple of years, especially when I come out here and I don't shoot my bow for a few days, a lot of times it takes me a couple of warm-up shots to get, my first few shots are a little bit off. I'm thinking, man, you can't do warm-up shots when you go hunting. Well, I guess you can. Take a few field tips and make a shot, but you want to make it all that noise. So I thought I would try this. I've got my bow right here. You really can't see it. We'll try to put it up there the best I can. Right there it is. Like I said, he tied it in the exact same spot. Now, they do make 2 different kinds. They make a hooded version, which I don't know how you can see that. It's got a little bit of a lip on it. And then they make one that's just perfectly flat. The guy at the shop, he wore glasses like me, and he's the same thing. He has a hard time shooting with his glasses on. So he's got one of these, and he said he got the hooded version because it's supposed to help keep the rain and stuff out of it too if you're out in bad weather. It's one he suggested. I told him that's one I would take too. But they got 2 different versions. Like I said, it makes a little tool that you take in there and you just screw right. The housing stays there, but you can replace the actual glass bar. I guess it's like a mini little telescope, or telescope. But it's kind of like you're seeing glasses, but it's just one little spot. So guys, I thought I'd do that just do this little video and put something out. Like I said, tomorrow's Halloween, and I am burning my first. I've got 8 days vacation I need to burn, so I'm gonna start tomorrow. I've got some bucks that are just starting to show in daylight on public land. had a really nice one in there Sunday evening about 5:30. I mean, that was a good hour, and probably hour and a half before dark. You know, it's getting a little darker quicker now, but had a couple small bucks on camera this morning. I just got back off the hill. I pulled my chips off the camera. I'm getting ready to check them. But we got rain coming in, so I wanted to do this video real quick. And I'm going to turn the camera off. I'm going to take it down here and show you my shots real quick. All right, guys, right here it is. And like I said, this is a 30 yards. First, second, third shot. No warm-up shots at all. 30 yards away. I could see my pin as clear as can be. Just as clear as that lighted knock. And I could see my target just as clear as it could be. Now, he did say if you shoot very far out, which about 30, 35 yards is pretty much my max limit on shooting a deer. But he said if you shoot like 3D or something like that, or you shoot long distance at all, he said the farther you out you get, your target may get a little bit fuzzy. But at 30 yards, this thing was clear as a bell, and so was my sight. So I think, yeah, the broadhead's this one right here in the middle, and the other two right there. Once I got that shot in, next time I put my pin right on that lighted knock, just because these are my old arrows. That one of the broadheads on, that's just my squirrel arrow I keep in the quiver. But yeah, I put my pin right there on that knock, and right there is what it is. So I ain't making excuses, guys. I know my shooting's not as good as it used to be, so I think I might have found something just to help me out. So guys, if you're in the same boat, you know, if you're having a little bit of issues with your eyes, and you know you wear glasses or even reading glasses, or you think you might need glasses, and your shooting might get a little bit off, it may be something interesting to look at. So I'm going to turn this off and go back over here for a second. Alright guys, I'm back again. Like I said, it's called the specialtyarchery.com is the website, and like I said, that's it right there. If you can see it, you can see that little hood on there pretty good. And like I said, it makes a little tool, and like I said, the housing stays on there, and it's got a little tool you can just screw in and screw out. You know, if my eyesight gets worse and I need to go to a stronger one, this was about mid. I think they got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I think it had 5 or 6 of them, and of course the higher number, the stronger the thing is. So I got a number 6, and like I said, it works perfect. That was a 30 yards, no warm-up shots or anything. I shot the lighted knock first because that's got my broadhead on it. It's an old squirrel arrow is what I call it. And I put my pin on right on that lighted knock, the second 2 shots. Yeah, there was no warm-up shots or anything. That on 30 yards. So hopefully this will help me out. So I just wanted to do a little quick video. Says, like I said, I ain't really got anything going on right now. Like I say, congratulations to my buddy Steve over at Scrub Buster Outdoors. He's already tagged in on $2. You know, he did that last year. Here I'm still struggling, which, to be honest with you, I should have already been tagged out with 2 nice bucks myself. But things didn't happen like that. But they are both back on camera, so maybe redemption's in the story. So I'm gonna go here and pull these. I'm going to go here and look at my chips and see if I'm hunting either public land tomorrow or up here on private land. So, guys, with November just, one more day away, tomorrow's Halloween, October 31st, and I will be hunting tomorrow. I'm planning on hunting Saturday, probably some Sunday. I mean, I'm definitely going to be hunting some next week. Actually, next weekend is my anniversary, so next weekend I'm taking Friday and Monday off. So, and I'll be hunting probably Saturday morning, but me and my wife will be doing something Saturday evening. So anyway, guys, go check them out. It's specialtyarchery.com. And like I said, they got a dealer on there, or find a dealer. They got a map on there. You can find a dealer. And I actually happen to have 2 of them within an hour of my house. And so I just called over the other day, and the guy said, yeah, bring it on over. I'll put it in for you. So like I said, guys, check them out. If you're having eye problems like me and you can't, you don't like shooting with glasses, or you have trouble shooting with glasses, or maybe you're getting to that point where you may need glasses, that right there could be a real game changer, guys. So just thought I'd share that with you guys. Appreciate y'all watching.